Welcome to Michigan Condo Voices, where real co-owners and real Michigan communities come together. We break down the issues that matter most with clarity and transparency. Let's get into today's episode.
Hi, everyone. This is Stephanie with Michigan Condo Voices. There's a moment that happens in many communities. A co-owners open the HOA budget, looks at the numbers, and realizes they're not entirely sure what they're looking at. Everything is there: categories, totals, line items, but understanding what it all means can feel less clear. So instead of trying to take everything in at once, it helps to approach it step by step. It usually starts with the big picture, looking at the total income, total expenses, and whether the budget balances overall, not just to analyze every detail yet, just to get a sense of how the association is planning for the year. From there, attention naturally shifts to the expense categories. Which costs are the largest? Which ones stand out? And sometimes, whether certain categories are grouped in a way that make them harder to fully understand. This isn't about drawing conclusions. It's about beginning to see where most of the funds are going. Then, if prior budgets or financials are available, a different layer of understanding begins to form. Comparing over time, noticing whether expenses are increasing or decreasing, whether new categories appear or others change. Because a single year shows a plan, multiple years can begin to show patterns. And then there's another piece that often gets less attention, but plays a critical role, and that's the reserves. These are typically set aside for long term repairs and major projects, things that don't appear every year but still need to be planned for. So, when reviewing a budget, it can help to look at whether reserve contributions appear consistent over time and how they are being reflected overall. Is it cash in the bank or a balance on a report? And finally, something that often brings everything together, looking at the budget alongside what is actually happening in the community. Are maintenance items being addressed or are they being deferred? Do the numbers align with what's being communicated? Not to reach a conclusion, but to understand whether the financial picture and the lived experience are moving in the same direction. Because reviewing a budget isn't about getting every answer at once, it's about becoming familiar with numbers, seeing how the pieces connect, and becoming more comfortable asking questions when something doesn't quite align. If this was helpful, you can follow along for more conversations like this. Take care, everyone, and thanks for joining me.